Nahum 1, 2, and 3. Yahuwah is jealous and Yahuwah avenges. So Nahum 1 and 2 telling us it's the Most High that avenges. He is the avenger. This is the avenger that we need. He avenges his people. Yahuwah avenges and is furious. Why? Anyone in their right mind, why would you get in the way? Rebels, I don't understand how rebels will get in the way of the Most High. To come against and go against his word in front of everybody. These are actually the fear of the Most High, it's not in them because it's taught by man and there's no fear. But once they see his fury, and when they witness him avenge his people, because they're going to be in the midst of the wicked one when he avenges his people, that's when they will take him serious. But it will be too late at that point. Yahuwah will take vengeance on his adversaries. Now, you want rebels, those rebels, they're his adversary. That wicked man, the one that controlling things, controlling the earth, causing the earth to come to ruin. That wicked man is his adversary. How is it? Edom got cut down to the ground. How is it? This is what Obadiah is talking about. How did it happen? How did you get cut down to the ground? You chose to place your nest amongst the stars where you should not be. And the Most High said he will bring you down. Remember, everything high and lifted up, he's going to bring down. And the humble, he will lift up, raise up. That's why we have to remain humble, no matter how proud and arrogant and high-minded the rebels are. And he reserved wrath for his enemies. See, the Christian church didn't teach us this. He loves everybody. He hates the sin, but he loved the person. You see, this was watered down. This is your normal watered down Christian version that will make the people remain slaves, remain weak, remain powerless, remain in darkness. The law done away with. That kept us in darkness. Without the law is light. Without the law, we walk in darkness. It's that simple. Yahuwah is slow to anger and great in power. And he will not at all acquit the wicked. The wicked is not getting acquitted for what they've done to us. And once again, we can't avenge ourselves. We need the Most High to avenge us. We don't have authority. We don't have might. We don't have the power in our hands. We don't have this in our hands. So we can't avenge ourselves. We're weak. We're poor. And so they're running roughshod all over us. Yahuwah has his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. We have to know him as, look at Exodus 15 and 3. We have to know him as he is a man of war. The Most High is a man of war. And Edom know this. That's why he's preparing. These wicked nations, they know this. And that's why they are building and preparing for this war. He is a man of war. You're going to go against this man of war? Rebels, realize and understand. You're going against this man of war? Do you not know what you're doing? Are you that docile? Are you that ignorant? Or you just want the money now and you will deal with the consequences later? This is where you're at. You want the money now and you will deal with the consequences later. Yahuwah is his name. He is a man of war. Make sure you understand that. He did many things throughout scripture that was strategically done and can only be done by him. And we're about to see some examples of this man of war. He's a man of war. Exodus 14 and 28. When Yasharal was being chased by Pharaoh and his army. Look at the man of war. What did he do? Exodus 14:28. Then the waters turned and covered the chariots, the horsemen, and all the armies of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. They had no business coming after them. So you run after the people you want to. Go ahead, run after the people. Chase the woman into the wilderness. And when the ones that's doing the chasing, watch what happened to them. Not so much as one of them remained. This is where the rebels will end up. Not so much, not one rebel, not one wicked man will remain. When this man of war finish, not one will remain. So I'm speaking to the righteous. Stay with the Avenger. Don't leave the Avenger. We need the Avenger. Become sons and daughters of the Avenger. If you already the sons and daughter of the Avenger, remain the sons and daughters of the Avenger. See, some of us, we're sons and daughters by blood. But we do what the wicked one wants. And that makes him our father. And this is what Yahushua means when he said, you are of your father. Because if you was of your father, the Avenger, you would do the things that he does. You would do the things he wants you to do. This is what makes us true sons and daughters of the Most High. Watch this vengeful, watch this Avenger. Watch this man of war. The Most High, he's an Avenger, a man of war. Joshua 10 and 11. He told us, I will go before you. I will be behind you. He's going to be all around us. And it happened. As they fled before Yasharal and were on the descendants of Beth Haran, that Yahuwah cast down large hailstones. He's raining down hailstones on Yasharal's enemy from Shamaim on them as far as Azekah. And they died. The Most High not playing. I heard a Christian pastor, one of the richest Christian pastors in America. He said, and he was angry at the Most High. The Most High killed more people in the Bible than anybody. He said it in anger. And he called the Most High a failure. He called the Most High a failure. He said everything he did, everything he tried to do, he is a failure. He was a failure. It was unbelievable to hear what he was saying. And he went through creation all the way up through his people. And he didn't understand. It's the people that failed, not him. But they shift the blame on the Most High, calling him a failure and saying he killed more people in the Bible than anybody. That's true. That's true. You had no business becoming his enemy. And that preacher, that pastor, he will be the one. He's going to fall amongst the others because he sided with the wicked. There were more who died from the hailstones than the children of Yasharal killed with the sword. So the Yasharal killed many with the sword. The Most High killed more for them than they killed. So you see, even in the time of war, the Most High was helping. The Most High was killing all the way. You can read in Jasher, all the way from Jasher. When the sons of Yaakov was fighting, the Most High was right there with them, fighting. There was a man when he was an expert with the bow and arrow. The Most High directed his arrows back at his own men. He is a man of war. He is the Avenger. Once again, he was avenging his people. Don't mess with his people. Rebels, stop it. Don't mess with his people. And you're a rebel. You're not going to listen. You're going to mess with his people anyway. But never, ever say you was not warned. Psalm 144 and 1. But watch this. But rock be Yahuwah, my rock, who trains my hands for war. This is what he showed me in the vision. I saw this. He's training his people. He's training their hands for war. Leave Shaul alone. Shaul says, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. Listen. Do not fall for that madness. The Most High never even ever once uttered anything about a spiritual war, a spiritual fighting. This says, who trained my hands. Open up your hands. Look into your hands. I'm looking at my hands. This hand is physical. Yasharal fought physical fights, battles, physical. So we have to get the spiritual thing out of our minds. These Babylonian teachers, they're stuck on spiritual because they are stuck on Shaul. If you're stuck on Shaul, unstick yourself from Shaul. Leave Shaul alone. Let him be. Let him be. He trained our hands. If this vision I saw, there was a weapon in my hand. It was a real weapon. And he was training me how to guard out, to watch out, to look quickly, to move quickly. This is what I saw. It was a real, I saw the enemy fighting against us. And I was in the midst of a battle, a real battle. It was intense. It was very, very intense. A spiritual battle. They say, get on your knees and pray. Come on, let's get on our knees. Let's bow our heads and let's go into spiritual warfare. This is what we did in Christianity. Guess what? That crap didn't work. That crap didn't work. We continued to be slaughtered by our oppressors, by our slave masters. They continued to walk all over us. We continued to be at the bottom. We were being slaughtered. Our kills are being killed. There's a slow kill going on. Many people don't realize. So we have to move and get this spiritual mess. This is spiritual. The scripture said the spiritual man is mad. This will be a physical fight. And my fingers for battle. We have hands and fingers that must get ready for battle. This is a fact. There will be no spiritual battle. Headline news. You will not see this on your news, but here's a headline news story. You will not see nor experience a spiritual battle. When Yahushua comes, the eyes of the flesh will see him. He will not be invisible. The host will not be invisible. The people will see. And we will also see the wicked ones, because they will be fighting in this battle also against the righteous. All right. Now we have to see what the Most High spoke to us in Genesis 15, 13, and 14. We have to understand the Most High was talking about avenging his people. So I'm going to show you him talking about what he's going to do. And then I'm going to show you in the scripture the mission. Here it is. Here he is avenging his people. Then he said to Abram, know certainly that your descendants will be strangers in a land that is not theirs, and will serve them just as our people serve Pharaoh, and will serve them. We will serve them until we leave that place. But until then, we are serving them. And they will afflict them 400 years. And also the nation whom they serve, I will judge, or I will avenge. This is what he's saying. Because I am the avenger, and I avenge my people. It's no secret that we are a people that need avenging. We're the hated. We're the ones they hate. They taught other nations to hate us, and they don't even know why they hate us. Because they want to be like Edom, like Esau. They want to be like him. There are many things. They go out their way to look like him. Even some of our people, we go out of our way to look like him. So he says, this nation whom they serve, I will judge. And afterward, they shall come out with great possessions. We've been dealing with this great possessions. And the Most High been dealing with me about this great possession. And one day, he just gave it to me. This great possession. I'm going to show you this great possession. Our people can't see it, but I'm going to show it to you. People need to see it with their eyes. So what I'm going to do, the Most High allowed me to show these people, not now, in another video. I'm going to show you the great possession our people have.